What is going on, everyone? Warlock311 here, and the patch notes for the 2.5.0.2 update, aka the new meta incoming, have just dropped. Now, most of this stuff we already know from the Bungie livestream that happened a few days ago, but I'm going to go ahead and go through everything, but there are some things in here that they did not discuss, which are just... We'll get there, guys. We will get there. But there's some things in here that they didn't cover in the stream, so let's go ahead and get into it. We'll go through this as fast as possible. Changes to special ammo, things we already know. Adjusted special ammo economy in all game types. Players start Crucible matches with special ammo. Special ammo is lost upon death. Sidearms not affected. Special ammo crates appear every 60 seconds. Special ammo crates that are shared with allies within 75 meters down from 100. And special ammo timing in Mayhem is unchanged. The elimination game type, aka trials. Round time limit has been reduced to 90 seconds, down from 2 minutes, so those rounds are shorter. Players only start with special ammo for round 1 in elimination game type. Special ammo timing is 30 seconds initial, then 45 seconds respawns. Special ammo is wiped at the beginning of subsequent rounds. Trials come in very much a primary game type. Weapons, hand cannons. Significantly increased initial accuracy. We knew that. Reduced base range from 35 meters from 40. Reduced aim assist and magnetism at longer ranges. Reduced minimum damage after fall off from 50% to 33%. Auto rifles. Increased precision damage from 1.3 up from 1.25. Increased base damage of low rate of fire auto rifles by 2.5%, that's the Soros archetype. Increased in-air accuracy. Pulse rifles. Reduced rate of fire for very high rate of fire pulse rifles by 7.7%, that's the Clever Dragon archetype. Increased rate of fire for low rate of fire pulse rifles by 5.3%, talking the spare change. Reduced magazine size of Clever Dragon and Grasp of Malik by 6. Reduced the effects of high caliber rounds for pulse rifles. So there was not a blanket nerf to high caliber, only a nerf to high caliber on pulse rifles. Increased in-air accuracy on pulse rifles. Scout rifles increased in-air accuracy. Shotguns no longer deal precision damage. Chaperone and Universal Remote are unaffected, but the Universal Remote only deals precision damage when ADS. Shotguns now have significantly less magnetism when fired from the hip. Shotguns now have significantly less in-air accuracy. Shotguns no longer have a movement penalty. Shotguns now deal 20% more damage to combatants, that's in PvE. Rangefinder on shotguns now increases ADS time by 25%. Universal Remote's magazine size from size 2.3 from 5. Universal Remote only has a magazine of 3 now? Okay. Universal Remote now takes longer to reload. Exotics. Young Wolf's Howl. This is the new exotic sword that came with the Rise of Iron. Reduced Howling Flames ammo costs from 10 to 5. That's really good for that exotic sword. That definitely needed a buff. Truth. Reduced magazine size from 3 to 1. That is a big change for Truth, and I have to agree with that. I think that's a good change. Classes. Reduced health of Guardians with armor values above 10. So this is really going to affect Titans that run max armor. You're not going to have as much health. Increased damage of Flux Grenade, Magnetic Grenade, and Shoulder Charge to ensure effectiveness across all values. Basically, if you hit someone with a Flux Grenade and they had really, really high armor like a Titan, it would not kill them. So I'm assuming now that they changed it so a Flux Grenade will kill everything that it touches, except for like maybe supers. Blink now disables your radar and HUD for a short time after activation. We did see this in the stream. They didn't explicitly talk about it, but we did see it in action. Hunter Throwing Knife now deals solar damage. Okay. Hungering Blade. Here comes the Blade Dancer nerfs. It immediately starts health regen, restores more health per kill, gives a flat amount of health / shield per activation. I believe that number is 40. So every time you get a kill with Hungering Blade, you get 40 health added immediately. Does not immediately start regenerating shields. Blade Dancer's Quick Draw perk no longer readies your weapons instantly, but now grants a large increase to weapon handling speed. There's no reason to run a Blade Dancer anymore, guys. There is literally zero reason to run a Blade Dancer. absolutely just idiotic. Warlock. And now, I did see, I called this one, guys, if you remember. Ophidian Aspect no longer readies your weapon instantly, but now grants a large increase to weapon handling speed. So basically, they're just getting rid of Quick Draw unless you have a weapon with Quick Draw perk on it. Stormcaller's Thunderstrike melee range reduced to be consistent with other Warlock subclasses. The Amplitude perk will continue to grant small range boost to new base range. So you can still run Amplitude on Stormcaller and have a slightly longer melee than the other Warlocks, but we're definitely not going to be seeing what we have been seeing from that type, from the Stormcaller Thunderstrike melee. Landfall now reduces total time and Storm Trance. Titan's Juggernaut is now disabled after being in the air for a short time and cannot be activated while in mid-air. Some other general things they changed, I believe all these they did not talk about in the stream. Outbreak Prime no longer triggers the corruption spreads by shooting at Ward of Dawn. Shinobu's Vow no longer adds an additional Seeker to skip grenades. Removed intrinsic perk, knee pads, and Icarus on some talent grids. Fixed an issue where high caliber rounds were not functioning properly on hand cannons, scout rifles, machine guns, and sniper rifles. Hungering Blade, no, this is big, guys, this is really big. Hungering Blade changes were also inadvertently applied to the following perks. So basically all those changes they did to the Blade Dancer Hungering Blade, it also applies to Transfusion on Striker Titans, Cauterize on Sunbreaker Titans, Lifesteal on Voidwalker, the Red Death perk, Suros perk, a No Backup Plans Ward of Dawn cast, the Ram Apotheosis Veil, Embrace the Void. So basically, by nerfing Hungering Blade on Blade Dancers, they messed up everything unintentionally that gave you an increase to health. So they did say it was inadvertently applied, which means they already know this is a bug. I'm sure they're working on it to fix it, but it still remains that pretty much any perk in game right now that gives you your health back is messed up because of the changes they made to Hungering Blade on Blade Dancers. So just keep that in mind. Those are the changes, guys. Most of the stuff I love. The stuff to the Blade Dancer is so ignorant. It's just so stupid. No idea why they would even do this. The only reason to use Blade Dancer at this point was the Quick Draw perk after all the other nerfs, and then they went and nerfed that. There's no reason to run a Blade Dancer. So I'm pretty salty about that, guys, but you'll just continue to see me shade stepping around, maybe get on my Warlock from time to time. But those are the patch notes for the latest update. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, peace.